We are back now, 8:11, with a special milestone for one of NBC's most iconic faces. Of course, we're talking about Tom Brokaw. He's donated his entire archive from 50 years at this network to his beloved alma mater, the University of Iowa.
That's a lot of history. The collection opens today. It's for the use of students and for researchers. And Tom recently gave Craig a sneak peek. Take a look.
This is the overnight train from Beijing to Nanjing in the People's Republic of China.
For more than a half a century, I've been privileged to see history unfold, up close and personal.
Good evening, live from the Berlin Wall.
Wherever I went, I took memories of my Midwestern upbringing with me. High school in South Dakota, starting college at the University of Iowa.
I used to live in this room.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
In this dorm room, where I went from whiz kid to college dropout.
That's the news. I'm Tom Brokaw.
But I recovered and joined NBC News in 1966.
To see how they love to study in groups.
And now, the ultra-modern Iowa Library is cataloging the career of a student who stumbled but managed to recover.
You've got boxes and boxes.
Boxes and boxes, more stuff than I realized.
I invited my colleague, Craig Melvin, the new NBC News generation, to join me in Iowa for, among other things, a basketball game.
This is something that really caught my attention.
And to help me look through the evidence of a lifetime of reporting, some time from the days of Watergate, long before the 24/7 news cycle.
You remember this?
I do. This is the Committee on the Judiciary of the House of Representatives. It was the hearings on Richard Nixon and Watergate. It was the Bible, and it was an attempt on the part of the White House to say, see, he was not involved.
My question is this: aren't your statements to that matter historically inaccurate or at least misleading?
Lots of stains on the pages here.
Well, I brought that home at night, and Meredith had left out a plate of fried chicken for me. So I was eating the chicken with one hand and going through this with the other, and the next day she said, you got chicken stains on this historic document.
Going through these boxes and these papers, we were reminded the value of pen and paper. I saved the questions I had prepared for Soviet leader Mikhail Gorbachev and his first ever interview on American television.
There is no uglier symbol in the world of the division between East and West, of the division between your country and what the West stands for, than the Berlin Wall.
Evidence, too, of how a moment in time can inspire.
This says 1984, Tom Brokaw photos, D-Day, France.
Yeah, that was the beginning of one of the most important chapters of my life. It was the 40th anniversary of D-Day.
Now, you guys haven't been back here in 40 years.
Right.
That's right, Tom.
I can remember vividly my emotions walking onto the beach with two veterans who came ashore. These 18-year-old kids had to wade ashore against the greatest onslaught of fire you can imagine from the Germans in a high position. And that was the beginning of me thinking, we don't know enough about what they went through.
Did you begin to think, gee, maybe there's a lucky star that's...
Memories as well of my final interview with Ronald Reagan at the White House.
He said, let's go on the portico. And I said, what a good idea, Mr. President. And the president leaned over to me and he said, Nancy and I were talking this morning. You were there from the very beginning. And I said, I was, Mr. President. It's been a real privilege. And he turned to me and he laughed in a nice Reagan way. He said, it's worked out pretty well for both of us, didn't it?
This is from the desk of Tom Brokaw. Just the last stanza, I'll read this one. Now man is on the moon, his footsteps for all to see, the echo of his voice to be heard throughout the length of time. And where am I? You wrote a poem about the moon landing.
That's so unlike me. But I remember being transfixed by seeing it, and the whole country and the whole world was. And in fact, and it came at a time when America needed a lift, and everybody was able to focus on the moon and say, we can do the big stuff. And I think it was one of the big moments in my life.
This is Tom Brokaw. I'm Tom Brokaw. Tom Brokaw.
I'm Tom Brokaw, NBC News.
Wow.
Great fun, very nostalgic for me. I'm going to clear up one thing. I went to Iowa and I had high expectations. They had high expectations for me. But after a year of very undistinguished scholarship, I went back to South Dakota and then dropped out again for a while.
And Meredith Brokaw came along and rescued me and got me straightened out. And so, but Iowa always kept in touch with me. And one of my favorite stories is I was on the floor of one of the conventions, and this very familiar looking man came over to me. He'd been one of my political science professors, and he said, Mr. Brokaw, I've so admired your reporting over the years, and someone told me you might have been in one of my classes. And I said, in fact, I was, Dr. Johnson. He said, I went back and looked up your record. I have a question. Was it my fault or yours? It was all mine.
But as President Reagan said, it worked out for you.
It worked out pretty well for both of us.
Is there, I mean, it's impossible to answer, but is there one story that really stands out after all
There's
these
kind of
years?
a collection. I think the civil rights movement when I was in the South, I followed immediately. By 1968, we lost Dr. King and Bobby Kennedy. Johnson stepped down. 15,000 people died in Vietnam that year, Americans of ours. So I've always thought about that. And then that rush of extraordinary change where the Soviet Union collapsed, China reinvented itself, and then finally 9/11. Those are the big markers, I think, in my career that I'll always remember.
Tom, what was it like to see your whole career laid out like that? That must have been amazing, fascinating for you.
Well, especially because I have this kind of quirky memory, as my friends tell me. I remember everything from my young days in South Dakota. I had a lot of ambition, a real working class family. I wanted to see the world on somebody else's nickel. And then I realized I kind of overwished because I saw the world in ways that I never could have anticipated. And it's very gratifying. And the nice thing is that the University of Iowa and Greg Prickman, who is one of the archivists there, says this will be really important for students to go back and look and understand what happened with history and learn from that as well. And I think, with all due respect to Craig, I think it's also good for the next generation of reporters to see that.
You know, for me, growing up, I watched three guys: Bernard Shaw, Brian Gumbel, and Tom Brokaw. And it was just a tremendous honor to see not just your life in front of me, but to see the history of this great country. And thank you so much for the
It was great fun
invitation.
having you out there.
That was awesome.
You are the national treasure.
Yep.
You.
Oh, no, come on.
Yes.
Don't check with my family.
You should hear the stories, by the way. I'm sure you've heard it.
Thanks so much. Really cool.
Hello, Today fans. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.